Tea. I'm Maddison Hill.
Oh, I'm Courtney Revolution.
Thank you for bearing with us. We had a few things outside of our control.
Yes.
And that's why we're a little late this morning. We talked about it in the chat, but we are here. We are ready to go.
Yes.
The tea is piping hot. We have news for everyone today. We know we got a strong morning tea mom squad.
Yes.
And I have something that is just for you. So I hope your kids are napping and asleep because we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about some craziness with Chris Brown. And then we're going to talk about Matthew McConaughey. Yes, that's the news I was talking about. That's so nice to look at. No,
Vintage hunk.
Vintage hunk and gets better with age. Like a fine wine.
Come
you
on.
know what I mean?
Yes.
We're also going to talk about Troye Sivan. We actually haven't really talked about him that much here at Hollyscoop, but he's a huge content creator, musician, and he got asked the most inappropriate interview question, and he's clapping back and responding to it and talking about it. It's pretty awesome, and the question is honestly going to blow your mind because it blew mine.
I was shook. Even for me, you know, I push the envelope sometimes, but I would never do what they did. Nah.
We're also going to talk about Ed Sheeran announcing that he's taking a break from music, WTF. We're also going to talk about that Prince Erik situation. There are 3 guys in the running now for Prince Erik.
And none of them is Harry Styles.
None of them is Harry Styles, but one of them is the one I have my eye on now, if you know what I'm saying.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, Miss Mika. Thank you guys so much.
Mika.
Okay, ready? Do a remix.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she love the tia. Miss Mika and Mia.
Yes.
Hey, yes.
We also have some Selena Gomez news, some Justin Bieber news, Cardi B, Kendall Jenner getting in trouble. Another day, another scandal for that poor girl. She can't do anything right. And then, of course, we're going to jump into that discussion about Kourtney, Scott, and Sofia because there's this new Keeping Up clip. And we predicted in that crystal ball that it was going to be about Kourtney and Scott. And we couldn't have honestly predicted it any better.
Honestly, Maddison, we know how it's going to go down.
Better. Kathy, she said midday tea for me. I'm on my lunch break.
What's up, Kathy?
What are you eating for lunch?
That's what I'm curious about. Are you crunching and munching, Kathy?
You know, we always want to hear what you guys are snacking on.
What you
we
snacking
love
on?
Food.
Yes.
Carrie wants to know if she can get a mixtape.
A mixtape?
I know. That's what I'm saying too, you guys.
I might be a SoundCloud rapper overnight.
I
might create a secret identity.
You need to go get a face tattoo and then get on SoundCloud.
I'll just get Yes God right across my eyebrow. Yes God.
I think you should just get Shade.
Ooh.
After your Instagram yesterday?
Shit, girl. Yes, Shade.
Yes, let's see what everyone is doing in the chat. Kayla, we did see Harry's Rolling Stone article where he talked about new album details.
I read that.
And that was just the best title. Remember, it was like Sex, Psychedelics, and New Music or something like that. And we were literally like, yes. Also, Kathy is eating chicken Alfredo, and that sounds delicious. And now I want some chicken
Everyone
Alfredo.
I know loves chicken Alfredo. I'm a chicken parm guy. I like a red sauce.
A little chicky parm.
Yes.
For my people who watch Parks and Rec, I know you don't.
I don't.
So you're not going to get my reference.
My bad.
But Parks and Rec people, chicky parm, you know what I'm talking about.
Shout out Jakara.
Jakara getting ready for work and watching the tea. Yes, I'm glad we can make your getting ready process that much more fun.
And you have a good day, Jakara.
Yes.
Keep your mind nice,
manifest
neutral.
What you need for the day.
Yes.
I'm all about that now.
Bring the peace.
LA has changed me. I'm about manifestation and crystals and all that good stuff. Whatever I need to get through the day. Whatever I need. Yes, thank you, Super Cool Jess. She says, I love Parks and Rec. Thank you. People are talking about meat alternatives. That's Michelle.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about meat alternatives because I'm a Missouri girl, so we eat meat.
Jackfruit. That's
Jackfruit?
it, Madison.
I've seen that. They use that for like pulled pork.
Yes. Girl, if you get a little jackfruit over some arugula with some quinoa on the bottom with some avocado cilantro cream sauce and some mango salsa, girl.
That makes me want to gag.
Girl.
I'm not even kidding.
Y'all, when I tell y'all, that's it.
I don't think so. Yes, Mika, you're so welcome. She said,
of
thanks
course.
for the song, Mika.
Mika, we got you.
I feel like now it's just become a thing.
Yeah, because they live for it now.
Other people like the Mika song too. So Mika, thank you for
having an iconic name.
Yes, and being part of the T Tribe and coming back every single day because without you, we wouldn't have our iconic song.
Right.
So thank you, Mika. We appreciate you. Yes, Kristen is with us on the Manifestation and Crystals.
Oh, yes.
Kristen, also, I saw that you are celebrating a milestone today. Congratulations.
Oh.
Amazing.
Congrats.
Roxy says, I love y'all. My day sucks when I miss y'all. Well, Roxy, we're happy that you're here now.
We're rocking with Roxy.
Yes, we are. We also have Shira from the Philippines. Kitty says that she's never tried a meat alternative. It's not big here in New Zealand yet. Well, Kitty, New Zealand, that's where this Troye interview is from. So, Kitty, definitely stick around because this whole Troye Sivan story is because of somebody in New Zealand, a reporter from New Zealand.
I want to go there,
so
Maddison.
Stick around.
Did you know they filmed a couple of Power Rangers seasons over in New Zealand?
My friend was just in New Zealand for months because she was filming a new MTV show. And it's winter there right now. Yeah.
I want to go to Switzerland and New Zealand.
Switzerland. Yes.
Girl.
What kind of food do they have in Switzerland? I don't even know. Can someone let me know?
If you're from Switzerland,
there's a lot of blonde people in Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
So I'd fit in perfectly.
I wouldn't. I would stick out, girl.
That'd be perfect. Can you imagine us in Switzerland just walking around? Yes.
I would put on like the little suit, right? The little.
Oh my God, and I could wear a little dress with the puffy sleeves.
Yeah. We go.
Okay. Well, we're just fantasizing over here. Manifesting, if
Manifesting
you will.
our travel.
Swedish travel. Okay, Line says come to Denmark.
Oh.
Done.
Okay.
Peach Minion. Yeah, Peachamon. Oh my God, it's so cute.
What's
like
Peach?
Pikachu and Pokemon. Peachamon. Hi, Hollyscoop. I love this channel. Love the dynamic between you guys with every video. Keep up with the positive and kind attitude every video, regardless of the topic.
Well.
Thank you. I actually really needed that.
Same.
I really needed that.
That was really nice of them to say that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you. Let's see. Lindsay, she says, I just bit it walking up the steps to my apartment and spilled my Starbucks all over the stairs.
What?
Great way to start the morning. At least you guys make it better. Lindsay. Girl, we've all been there.
I was going to say, it happens to the best of us.
We have all been there. I feel like you and I, every morning this week, like we've just been all discombobulated.
Yes.
So, Lindsay, you're not alone. You're not alone.
Something is out of retrograde.
Is Mercury out of retrograde?
I don't know what something's going
retrograde?
on.
Can someone look this up? What's going on?
The moons is moving.
Because I feel you, girl.
Same.
I feel you.
It's going to be all right.
Kitty says, what do I do to keep my arms toned?
What you do, girl?
To be honest, I haven't been doing much, but I always, anytime I work out, every time I always do arm exercises. I do like biceps,
yes,
curls,
come on.
These.
Come on,
I
shoulders.
I always do 20 push-ups a day because that helps prevent osteoporosis for women. I learned that in my sophomore year, a gym class, and they said, our gym teacher said, 20 push-ups a day helps prevent osteoporosis for women because women are really prone to osteoporosis. And that stuck with me. So
you gotta keep your bone
I gotta
health.
prevent my osteoporosis.
Yeah, please.
And Courtney's in the gym every single day. So you should start like showing your workouts. There's a lot going
I'm not
under these short sleeves.
I dress really intelligently. I don't ever want to.
One time you like put an Instagram picture where you just stripped it down and I was like, is that what's
the girls were shook?
Yeah,
yes.
I was shook.
Girl, I dress in a very misleading way. Catch me on Friday night, no sleeves.
No sleeves. Just twerking that tush. Twerking that tush. Yes. We have Miriam. I love you guys so much. I eat Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Yes,
I love Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs rum raisin and strawberry.
Yeah, rum raisin and strawberry together?
No, separately.
Okay,
but they're both my faves.
I love strawberry ice cream too.
I love strawberry ice cream.
And it's an unpopular one.
Why?
I don't know, but I feel like every time I order strawberry ice cream, everyone's like, strawberry, really?
Strawberry is it,
I'm like, yeah, because I'm getting my dose of fruit too.
Can I tell you my favorite ice cream of all time?
Yes.
Okay. I talked about this on Twitter, and people, like my followers, hadn't really had Ben & Jerry's like that. Ben & Jerry's, I have two. I have two. Okay. Ben & Jerry's, the Tonight Dough, and Half Baked.
Ooh.
These two ice creams, Madison Hill, I'm talking like cookie swirls, cookie dough, brownie pieces, throw the whole bakery in my pint, and I'm happy.
That sounds amazing. Have you had Salt and Straw?
No, my boyfriend loves Salt and Straw.
Oregon people, California people, you know what I'm talking about.
There's one in Studio City.
They're ooey gooey brownie. Mwah.
Really?
Mwah, mwah, mwah. The piece de la resistance.
Really?
Yes, it's so good.
I love a brownie and ice cream.
Yes, my sister is in the chat, and she just said chocolate gooey brownie from Salt and Straw. Literally, how embarrassing is that?
The Hill brain jumped out.
The Hill brain is clearly on the same page. We are thinking the same thing. Yes, Susanna, we did see Normani's performance. We absolutely loved it. She did that. I know there was a wardrobe malfunction. We didn't even care because
I didn't even,
the choreography and the dance break.
Normani just did that.
Do we even need to say anything else? Like, why do we even need to talk about it?
She did what a lot of the girls couldn't do.
Oh.
Backflips, twirls, rolling on the floor and all of that.
I saw the backflip. I saw the backflip. Yes, Marissa, we're going to talk about all of those things.
You got it. Yeah, no worries.
Don't you worry. She goes, Marissa, Selena has a new dog. Justin has the new cat. LOL. Can we just focus on that? Let's connect those dots.
Ooh,
Marissa.
Look at y'all.
Can you it out of our brains.
Their magnifying glasses are quaking.
Their magnifying glasses are quaking. I think that we should just go ahead and jump into the tea.
We're jumping into it?
I want to jump in. I don't want to wait anymore. Let's talk about Chris Brown first, because this news is just so weird, and I need the Tea Tribe to weigh in, and I need you to weigh in.
Okay.
Okay, so earlier this week, TMZ broke the news that his girlfriend, Amika Harris, was pregnant.
Okay.
You didn't even know he had a girlfriend.
I didn't even know he had a girlfriend.
I was like, yeah, this is rumored.
I said, women are still dating Chris
Brown?
Brown?
You thought TMZ did Chris Brown real dirty with the picture they used, because he was
Yeah,
smiling, looking like
it wasn't
he's got
looking
something
good.
happy that is in his system that's not good. That's illegal. What's
Okay.
interesting is she recently posted on Instagram in this orange dress, no baby bump, doesn't look like she's pregnant at all.
Okay.
And Chris Brown unfollowed her on Instagram. So, are they expecting a baby? Are they not? Granted, apparently he just went on a big unfollowing spree and now he's not following anyone, but I'm just like, shouldn't you be following your baby mama?
That's a little
the
strange.
The woman who's supposedly going to have your child? Isn't that kind of weird?
That is very weird, especially the post without the baby bump. What's going on there?
I don't know. So
Has
I'm
she been
like,
posting on her story? Do you know?
I'm like, is this real? Is this not real? So
You out
is
here
this an
faking
old picture? Because Kylie did that a lot when she was trying to keep her pregnant.
But it's too late.
That's why I feel
So we know you're pregnant.
So I'm just very confused, and I'm very confused why Chris Brown isn't following her and what he's trying to do. Yes, another pregnant lady. Very weird. Thank you. Kimber says, what if she created that rumor and now she got caught? But I don't.
They would be in court, right? Because I'm sure he would sue her.
But I also don't think that anyone wants them to think they're pregnant with Chris Brown's baby. Is that wrong? I don't want to be offensive.
No, I'm
just
speak
saying.
for
I
myself.
feel like no one would really want that reputation. Is that bad?
I don't think that that's bad.
Okay.
I think that that's an accurate, assessment.
Michaela says, what about the rape accusation with Chris Brown?
See, I didn't hear about that, Michaela.
But I'm not surprised, because we've talked about this, how sometimes things get buried, like really interesting
like
things.
them Justin Bieber DMs.
And the Justin Bieber DMs. There was Drake had that a couple months
yes,
ago.
Sure did.
So we'll definitely look into that accusation. But let's talk a little bit lighter news. Matthew McConaughey.
Y'all done brought up Drake, and I had.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up, because I know you got mad about that.
No, I really couldn't believe how that went down, Madison.
I know.
It went, y'all. Drake had.
Just fill him in real quick.
Real quick.
This was like a month ago.
Drake had like a sexual assault case go on where a woman said that Drake sexually assaulted her. It was a big thing. And then all of a sudden the reports stopped. Drake settled with the woman out of court. He dropped a new song and everyone forgot about it.
Right.
I just find that so strange.
It's very, very interesting. Also, Cheyenne is literally, she said, blunt roller and 2 hoes. I'm sorry, but that still has
Me too, Cheyenne. I've been trying not to bring it up, but that's all I've been thinking about.
We have not let it go. Don't worry. Every time we're in the office and we're like, remember when Justin Bieber asked for 2 fine-ass hoes? And no one talked about it, and no one still is talking about it? Like, hello, people, wake up. Okay, where's the mom squad at? This one's for you.
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey, the hunky man that he is taking his acting chops to the University of Texas. We know he loves UT. Hook 'em horns. I wanted to go there for a minute. I'm not kidding.
Horns.
Oh yeah, I did. I was like, yes, hook 'em horns. I want to be a Texas girl. And then I was like, just kidding. I'm going to stay in Missouri. Literally me.
You was ready to giddy up.
I was ready to poof my hair and head to the
Really?
Oh, for a second, just because I don't know. I really liked UT.
Yeah.
I liked Texas, and I wanted to be. Hook 'em horns.
I've never been to Texas, so I don't know.
You gotta go.
Okay, I'm about to saddle up.
My cousin's high school graduation was there when I was younger, and I think I just went, and it was so big and so cool that when I got older, I was like, oh my God, I want to go back there. You know? And then I was like, oh, Missouri has the #1 journalism school. I should probably just stay and get in-state tuition. Save some money. You know what I'm saying?
Focus and save.
And now we're here, so it's fine. Enough about me. Who cares? Matthew McConaughey is going to be a professor in the radio, television, and film department.
Okay.
He's going to teach a class called Script to Screen that gives students an inside look at the whole movie-making process with real-life case studies, a.k.a. him.
Okay.
So will a lot of people be transferring to UT to try to get into this class?
No.
Personally, I probably would.
I don't think kids would transfer, but I do think for students that are already enrolled or they were already planning to go, I think that that's awesome.
Right? I would
You get
be
what I'm
so
saying?
pumped if a celebrity was coming to my college. Did any celebrities go to your school?
No.
No. Oh, Brad Pitt went to Mizzou for like 2 semesters. He didn't even graduate from there, but his daughter Shiloh is named after a bar in our college town called Shiloh's, and it's like a popular place, and that's where they got the name.
Cute.
So fun little fact, if you guys were curious about Brad Pitt, he named his kid after a college bar in Columbia, Missouri.
I want to read this. Azucena,
yes.
The morning breakfast tacos from Texas are really good. Have you had a breakfast taco from Texas?
There's actually a place here in LA that I was just talking about with my friend yesterday. It's called Home State, and they do breakfast tacos. And they have all different kinds of tacos, but breakfast tacos.
What's on their breakfast tacos? I used to work at a place that did Texas-inspired.
They have one with like eggs, bacon, cheese, potatoes, chorizo.
Yes.
And then there's like, you can get queso on the side. Ooh. And we might have to leave early and go do that.
Girl, I used to work at a place that they did Austin-style breakfast tacos, and it was the egg, chorizo, some tortilla strips.
Ooh,
I'm
into that.
A little pico avocado moment. Oh, yes, with a little Cholula hot sauce.
Okay, now we have gone from not talking about food for like a week, and now overload, and now I'm going to need to excuse myself. Tanisha says, everything and everybody sells tacos in Texas.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we have Caitlin saying, I'm originally from Texas. I love it. Best state. Okay, so
all
there
right.
you go. Yes, mom of three. Yes, lived in Texas. Get those Longhorns. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Thank you. Hook 'em horns. Okay, let's talk about Troye Sivan.
Love him.
Because this story is wild, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it as well. So, New Zealand. Where's our New Zealand people in the house? I know you're here. A New Zealand reporter, during a recent interview, they were doing like a bunch of questions, you know, where you can post the answers underneath for an article. And the last question they asked him is, are you a top or are you a bottom?
Annoying.
Obviously, Troye is gay, and that is why they asked that question, which is completely inappropriate. It's the, I guess, equivalent to being like, what's your favorite sexual position?
Exactly.
That's
exactly what it is.
The same
so
thing.
why would you even do that?
So obviously he did not answer. He was like, ooh, I'm gonna skip that one. This article was published with that question, which
Annoying.
I think it's one thing to ask it, but then to publish it after he didn't answer.
How dare you?
I feel like that's kind of like,
that was disrespectful.
So he tweeted about it and said, I thought about asking the interviewer about his absolute fave sex position after the last question, but then I remembered how wildly invasive, strange, and inappropriate that would be. Didn't stop him, though. What do you think?
I think that interviewers should not have their noses in someone's boudoir moment. What happens in the boudoir when the doors are shut is what happens in the boudoir.
I think if people come forward and speak about that kind of stuff,
exactly.
like obviously then we have to talk about it. But still, even when we talk about a boudoir moment, we are not talking specifics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we have never been like, well, Miley thought Liam was really bad in bed because
XYZ.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't actually go there. No one ever does go there. And I feel like he was really trying to be kitschy and get a headline of, Troye admits he's blank.
And even after he didn't answer it, Madison, why did they still publish it with the question? Y'all could have got away with that.
Whenever they saw him be visibly uncomfortable and kind of like, WTF, I would have been like, afterwards, I've been like, I'm so sorry. I would have probably blamed it on someone else. Like, my editor wanted me to ask that question. I'm so sorry. That was so inappropriate. Honestly, won't be published. Let's forget about it. Thank you for the interview.
I guarantee
I wouldn't go forward and publish it. You know what I'm saying?
Troye won't be going back there. I'll tell you that.
Oh, no.
I'm sure.
No. Which I think just definitely sucks.
Cringeworthy.
So cringeworthy. What did you guys think? Did it cross a line? Yeah, Kaylee says, there is a line you don't cross. Destiny, that's embarrassing and private.
Yeah, I agree.
Young King just wants some attention. Hello, there you are.
Shout out Allie, love from Egypt.
Yes, Jenna says, people who ask those kinds of questions not only don't have respect for you, but they don't have respect for themselves. Honestly, probably.
Yeah.
And then Jane says that Troye Sivan is from her hometown in Perth, Australia.
Shout out Jane.
Yeah, terrible, disrespectful, rude.
I agree.
Okay, let's move on and talk about Mr. Ed Sheeran.
Love him.
Our favorite Irish man.
I love that man.
Me too, but I'm really sad. He's taking a break from music.
He should.
Not too long. He said probably about 18 months, but he has a great reason to. He has performed over 250 shows the past year and a half.
Yeah, he's been on tour.
He has been touring for so long, you guys. And the Sun reports that last night after his last show, he's like, this is the last one of the tour. I've got to take a little break.
Yeah.
And kind of like what you said, he's one of those artists that you can't even be mad that he's taking a break because he makes music, tours, and is working constantly.
And Madison, Ed Sheeran don't just go up on stage and stand at the microphone and that's it.
Right.
He's looping instruments. He's setting it up for you guys. It's a full experience. So, I mean, Ed could take 3 years off and I will be just fine because he's not on social media like that.
No.
He gonna leave all of that alone and as soon as we're like, whatever happened to? The tweet is gonna come out, and then the music is gonna follow.
Okay, Ed is England. Niall is Irish. Is that what you guys are saying? Okay, sorry, I got it wrong. Niall's not forgotten. Niall's not forgotten. I love Niall Horan too. You love Niall Horan too.
Of course I do.
You guys know.
Did someone say that we
They're
didn't?
like, what about Niall?
We're not talking about Niall. That's what about Niall.
They were in a mean way, but I'm
I'm about to say, like, we're not talking about
I
Niall.
love Niall too, you guys. I love Niall too, but we're just talking about Ed Sheeran.
We love Niall, but that's not who we're talking about right now.
I love Ed. I love Niall. I love them both. I think they're both very talented, and they both have amazing accents that could sing me to sleep.
And Maddison, even if we didn't, we're not talking about Niall.
I know. Also, I think what's really important is the fact that Ed, while he's been touring, you guys, he writes so much music that we don't even know about. Like, he doesn't even, we
Little
don't
Mix?
even know. Little Mix?
Girl, woman like me?
Little Mix, a woman like me, but he's always working with other people. He's working with Liam Payne, I know recently. Liam Payne kind of tagged him in to help kind of give him another hit, you know what I mean? Because I feel like Liam, ever since Gonna Strip That Down, girl, we need another one of those, Liam, because I haven't had one.
I'm waiting on Liam.
And apparently it is his birthday. Niall is Irish, Ed is English. Got it.
Now that we've established that.
Now that we've established that. But yes, we have Little Mix is so underrated.
I agree.
Thank you, Mama 3.
Oh my God, they're underrated.
Oh my God, so underrated.
Shout out to Nina.
Power duo come through. Yes.
The power.
Yes. Little Mix is so underrated, and Kourtney and I are trying to bring them to America more, make them more mainstream, because we don't understand why everyone's sleeping on Little Mix.
I couldn't understand how after Fifth Harmony after they broke up, why Little Mix didn't like fill that void, because they definitely could.
Little Mix power. I got the power. I mean, literally, come on. That is my friends and I, when we pregame, listen to Power 87 times. Motorbike, bike.
Okay, Girl, you will catch me blasting Black Magic. Me and Ricky. Me and Ricky to Black Magic.
Also really good.
They was giving us Sabrina the Teenage Witch on that one. Yes.
Yes, you guys. Wesley, Little Mix on Petty Pong would be sickening. That would, Wesley. That's exactly what we need.
Wesley's mind is powerful.
Wesley is on it.
For sure.
You've got to manifest that, Wesley. I completely agree. If you guys haven't watched our Petty Pong video with Ricky Dillon, you should go watch that, because it's a new little game we started playing.
It's fun.
And it's so much
And we want everyone to come and play.
And thank you, HK. Madison singing skills. I know.
Give it to us.
I don't have any.
That's a vocal.
You know what's embarrassing?
What?
I took singing lessons when I was little, because my mom said we had to have like a fine art.
Yeah.
My sister chose violin, and I was like, I don't want to play an instrument, so I'll just work on my voice.
She said, my instrument, I was born with it.
I was born with it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Shawn Mendes and this whole. Well, actually, we're talking about Shawn, Noah Centineo, and Timothée Chalamet.
Timothy
Chalamet?
Chalamet?
That's the three people who are up for Prince Erik. Also, I see you guys asking about the Travis Scott documentary.
I have not seen it. I want to watch it before the weekend's
I know,
out.
I'm bad. I chose to finish 13 Reasons Why last night instead of watching Travis Scott documentary.
And I chose to
Full
finish
disclosure.
season 1 of Big Little Lies. Girl, that ending.
I know, right?
Girl, I was on the edge of my bed with the blanket up like this.
Did it hit you with the 1-2 punch?
Girl, it hit me with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch. With the 2, it hit me with the shove. It hit me with the shove. That's all I'm going to say. It hit me with the shove.
I finished 13 Reasons Why. The ending was very kumbaya. And then, of course, like one little tidbit that will like tease you to the next season. I won't let you guys know. And then I had to pick up Mindhunters again. We were talking about that yesterday, so that's why. So no, I have not finished that.
But I am going to watch it,
Okay,
though.
but let's talk about Shawn Mendes, Noah Centineo, and Timothée Chalamet. They are all three who is rumored now to play Prince Erik. Noah Centineo is back in the game because Harry Styles said no to the role. He turned it down.
We need the album. It's fine.
Who do we want? I'm gonna go for Noah Centineo.
I'm gonna vote for Noah just because I definitely don't want Shawn Mendes, not because I don't like Shawn Mendes, but I just don't see him in that role.
I agree.
And Timothy is just, I don't know enough about him, but I feel like I have a better sense of Noah playing Prince Erik than either of the other two.
Prince Erik is like this beefy prince, masculine,
confident.
man, you know.
There's a sense of sexuality to him.
Kaylin, love you guys. Anna Marty, thank you, Kaylin.
Thank you, Kaylin.
Thank you. Okay, people are saying Shawn's acting. I like Noah. I'm just saying, yes, Mama 3.
What's she say?
Sorry, I keep calling out Mama 3.
Noah, baby.
Thick, but it just made me laugh because she said thick with 2 C's. Yes, I just see Noah. He recently posted it. I almost sent it to you.
You should have.
Like his recent Instagram post, because he just looked like such a man.
Was he like heavy in the chest?
Yes, and I was just like, yeah, Noah, yeah. And that's why it's interesting, you know, Shawn versus Noah, kind of like my heart, but now I've got to give it to Noah.
Don't give Disney. Y'all know I love it. I used to work
Michaela
for
says Nick Jonas.
No,
a thick man.
Y'all want to talk about a prince? You want to talk about Maddison? I really have to be honest right now. If Nick Jonas ever played Prince Erik, when I tell y'all, I would be at that premiere uninvited, behind the barricade, waiting to just snap a blurry picture on this here iPhone 1. You want to talk about someone that would buy tickets the second they were available if Nick Jonas was in The Little Mermaid?
I know you would. I know. We would be getting pre-sale. I don't believe that Noah necessarily sings, but Prince Erik doesn't sing that much in Little Mermaid.
Zac Efron didn't sing in High School Musical 1. It's fine.
Okay. We don't need to be shady towards Zac Efron.
No. What I mean is...
He's really good looking too.
No, that's the point.
Oh,
Zac Efron didn't sing, and we was just fine with it until the second movie came out.
That's true. And he redeemed himself in Hairspray.
Exactly.
I'm Link. Anyone remember that?
Can you do that one more time, Madison?
It's more like from behind. I'm Link. I'm just saying he redeemed himself, you know what I'm saying?
I think if Zac Efron didn't have to sing in that first movie, Noah could get away without singing a lick, and he can lip sync, and I'll give him that pass.
And he just brings that little thick tush to set.
Bring it.
And it'll be fine.
Eat your veggies.
Okay, so Noah, do we all agree? We should ask the T-Tribe. You
Yes.
guys weigh in. Do you want Noah? Do you want Shawn? Or do you want Timothée Chalamet? I feel like I am obviously really overwhelmingly one of those people, so you let me know. I'm just waiting for the day that they convince me to slide into the DMs again.
Girl.
I feel like it's coming.
They're going to be like, get to work.
I know. Okay, so we have Joe Jonas or Nick Jonas. That's from Daquan.
Nick.
We have Noah, Shawn. Nicole saying she liked Zac Efron in Baywatch. He did look really good.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I wanted to. I just didn't get around to it.
Brianna, not Shawn. Sophia, Noah.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, Kim W says Zac Efron should do it. Okay, Noah, Asher Angel.
Who's that?
He's from, oh my God, the movie that's really sad with, oh my God, Fault in Our Stars. You know?
Oh, he's a little young, though.
I think he could do it.
I just put this.
Anyone but Shawn, Alex, Nick Jonas, or me. I like that.
That's who you...
No. Oh, that's not the guy. Asher Angel, he's a Disney Channel star.
Well,
I was thinking of Asher. I was thinking of the other guy.
Oh, I'm like, Asher Angel, this is
No, that's him. He is really young.
I was
thinking of the guy from Fault in Our Stars. What's his name?
Ansel
Elgort.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of. Olivia Atskin, all the way from Vegas. Olivia, you had a lot of drama in your neck of the woods this weekend with Kylie and Tyga being spotted in the same strip club.
Oh, Sapphire girl.
Olivia. Yes, I know. I got it wrong. I was thinking of Ansel Elgort. I was wrong. Asher is a different person.
And
I was wrong.
I think Asher's just a little too young. Ansel, I'd be okay with.
Yeah, you'd be all right with him?
Cute. It would sell tickets.
That's true.
It would definitely sell
That's
tickets.
True. Salty for You says, honestly, I feel like people are saying Shawn just because of the hair and because he sings.
Exactly.
That is probably why.
And that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. Asher is in Shazam. I got it wrong, everyone. I know. Let's talk about this little video real quick. We have a Shawn and Camila moment.
Okay.
For if you appreciate the sham or if you ship, this is still something cute for you to see. Vogue put out a video that, kind of showed the progress of Camila Cabello getting ready for the VMAs. They do this with a lot of different award shows, the carpets, the Met Gala. And Shawn surprised her in the midst of getting ready. And everyone's talking about how cute it was because he came to check in on his lady while she was getting her final touch-ups and to make sure she was good. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Right?
He
checked up on...
I'm not kidding. Everyone's talking about it. And I'm like, okay.
Y'all,
yeah. I know. Mm-hmm.
How about this?
Okay.
It was so beautiful that Señorita went #1. It was so beautiful that they performed at the VMAs.
Can we ask everyone a prediction? Now that Señorita's gone #1, how long do you think Shawn and Camila will keep up this situation? Okay, keep going.
Camila's second single.
Camila's second single?
Because I feel like at this point I've been saying when the single comes, they'll break up. Now they're going to sit up there and bowl. Now when the second single comes, they'll break up. Right before, maybe right after or right before Christmas.
Okay. Kim W. Madison, are you wearing Kylie lipstick and liner from the Drunk Get Ready With Us video? No, I'm actually wearing this, it's Milani.
Ooh.
And it's just a hot pink shade that I got for free while at BeautyCon one year.
When we
did the
Jeffree Star.
The Jeffree Star palette, this is one of the options. That's what I'm wearing.
It's pretty.
Thank cute. It's just a little hot pink to balance out the white, you know?
Well, you look good in white, man.
And I am wearing yellow pants, so I swear I'm not just wearing white. But yes, thank you
on.
so much. Okay, let's talk about Selena Gomez. So if you're a Selenator, go ahead and share this video with your fan pages.
Selena.
Because we got some Selena news. She shared her new dog for the first time on Instagram.
Very cute.
She said Wednesdays are for, you know, a big comfy hoodie and napping with her new dog, Winnie. Now, we did know that Selena got a new dog just because one of her friends posted a couple months back of them. She said, like, dog moms of LA or something like that. And her old dog that she got with the weekend went with a new family.
Okay.
It's totally fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
But as someone pointed out in the chat, it's very interesting. Now Selena's kind of the one following up because Justin and Haley posted about the kitty, and now we have this dog, and it's just like forever everything they do is connected, and I don't know why.
I don't even. The dog is cute.
The dog's super cute.
The dog
it's
is cute.
fluffy. It reminds me of my own dog. What?
The timing.
I mean, she's had this dog before Justin got the cat. I want
True.
that to be clear. She's
True.
had this new dog for longer. Her friend Kourtney posted about the dog, like a picture of her and Selena with their dogs, probably about a month ago.
Winnie looks like my dog.
So she definitely got the dog before Justin got the cat, for sure. So that is different, but maybe this just proves like dog people and cat people can't coexist.
I mean, the symbolism that has.
Right?
You get what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You know what?
No, people are saying soulmates. I don't know.
Not soulmates, y'all. Definitely not.
I don't know. Can cat and dog people live in one house? I mean, yes, they can. Obviously, Justin and Haley have a dog and a cat. I'm just being dramatic. But I'm just saying, it's very interesting. Natalie says, I didn't think Selena knows about Justin's post.
Probably.
I don't think she knows.
And Nathalie, she doesn't have Instagram on her phone. We do know that.
She definitely doesn't. Marissa says, Justin just has to be in sync with her. It's annoying. Sit down, Justin, and know your place.
Y'all, they're not gonna go on a pet play date?
I guess
Y'all
not.
don't want that?
Aronia says, y'all don't cheat on your soulmate. True, we got the two fine-ass hoes.
I mean, honestly. Not
Rowan
soulmate.
says, I honestly believe that Selena is much more moved on from Justin than we think. People just want to connect everything. I agree, Rowan. I think that Selena has moved on. I think
agree.
Justin still does a few things that are calculated.
100%.
So I think that she is trying to do her own thing and, you know, keep moving on and keep moving forward. But I think Justin still has one eye on that situation.
He keep his eye on Selena.
Because he knows then, you know, that helps drum up even publicity, whether it's good or bad. Press is press. You know who said that? Your girl Cardi B. You know what I'm saying?
Their girl.
I know.
Let's be clear.
Shelby says, for someone that literally bit Rihanna seems like casual behavior to me. Maybe cats and dogs. Okay, Justin should post his adorable kitty. Leave him alone. OMG. I'm leaving him alone, Marceline. I said the cat was cute. I was just saying it's a connection. That's
and
all
even if we didn't say it was cute, we said what we said. Like.
Also, I love this. Kristen says, my 90-pound pit bull has his own pure black kitty. So dogs and cats can coexist in one house. That's so cute. Okay, let's move on and talk a little bit about Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Less about his cat, more about something he just recently did. TMZ broke the news this morning that he led his first church service.
See, that's good, positive news.
Can we say this again?
Positive news
with Justin Bieber, since everyone thinks we live to bring him down.
How about this, Madison? We only report the positive news when we get it.
Exactly. And we got it.
And here it is.
Nothing negative about his marriage. Here it is. He led his first church service. It was at the church home in Beverly Hills. That's what it's called.
Okay.
The pastor said that Justin has always been a worshiper, but the time has come for him to use his talents to guide everyone. He was singing. He went off script. He was in the moment. He was feeling it. So there we go. He led his first church service.
So let me ask you this. You got a choice, Madison.
Right.
You're either going to watch Sunday service with the Jenners,
okay,
or you're gonna and Kanye West, or you're going to Holy Roll with the Biebers.
I am going to watch Sunday service with Kanye West because I recently watched oh my gosh, the guy who was a talk show host and now he has his own thing on Netflix with Kanye West. David Letterman.
Good job.
David Letterman's
I was really thinking
show on Netflix, My Next Guest. That's what it's called. Sorry, guys. My brain, haven't had enough coffee yet, or tea. So he was on that as a guest, and he really went into detail about creating Sunday Service, what it means to him, his thought behind it, how he got to that idea, how he got to that process, and I just really had a lot of respect for Kanye West. I know everyone thinks he's crazy and he's erratic and he's all of these things. I, after watching that, just found a whole new love for him. I've always liked him and I've always liked his music, but an appreciation and an understanding for him.
Yeah.
So that's why I would watch Sunday Service, because I know what he's been through and what it took for him to get to that point.
Yeah, I agree. And to be honest, I know lots of people will disagree. But for me personally, I think that Kanye West is a genius.
Yeah.
I believe that he is going through a lot of things, and he's been open about his struggles with his mental health. We know that we support strong mental health here, and I feel like
Justin has to.
Absolutely. I feel like people fault him for that, but I understand that Kanye just lives in his own world.
Right.
And he's nice enough and gracious enough to give us sneak peeks into his world, and I feel like I would be more interested in hearing what he has to say about religion than Justin.
Yeah, and absolutely, like, Justin's voice is amazing. Amazing.
Absolutely.
Like, but I would rather just go see Justin in concert and get my worshiping on with Kanye West.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
We're just giving both a little shout out and a little
absolutely.
love. Can you go to Camila's Instagram and see if she's teasing something?
Let's see.
Because if so, then let's set the timer.
Let's set the
timer. If she is, I don't know.
You can already start and move on.
Okay, let's go. Let's move on and talk about Cardi B. This is good. While I talk about Cardi B, you look up this thing for Camila. Okay, so she went off yesterday on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw, literally a series of 9 tweets talking about on her album. She showed 2 sides of herself. You know, she talked about her relationship struggle. She talked about just good old tush shaking songs like Bodak Yellow. She talked about her past. She went on to share about how, you know, she was making this album and she was pregnant and she was sick and she had colds and she was throwing up. And so on Camila's Instagram, it's just 3 things.
It's like she's starting a new era.
She's trying to do like a watered down version of Taylor Swift, I'd say. What'd you say? Watered down?
She's giving us something.
So something's coming. So I think the sham is about to be over.
Well.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Talked about how she would, you know, spend all day and night in the studio. She was, you know, sleeping on the studio couch, pregnant and depressed. Just really going through all the struggles she went with the album. Said that a Grammy was never her, you know, goal, that she just needed to finish it so she could film the music videos, all of these things. And when she won her Grammy, she was speechless because she realized she deserved it. That's like, also Offset played an integral role. Offset really helped her get, you know, artists to collab with her on the album because she had just separated from her manager, and Offset worked for her and really helped her get to where she is. She went off on that on Twitter, and everyone was kind of like, where is this coming from? Well, what everybody is missing and nobody is reporting, it's the fact that Travis Scott fans were on Twitter roasting Cardi for winning the Grammy for Best Rap Album after watching Travis's documentary and seeing his hard work that he put in for Astroworld. And they said, wow, how can somebody like Cardi B beat Travis Scott after seeing everything he did and everything he went through to get that album out?
See, here's the issue.
But no one's talking about that. Everyone's just like, Cardi B admitted she's depressed during making her album. I'm like, does anyone stop to say, why did Cardi B go off? Because 9 times out of 10, when she goes on a rant about something, it's for a reason and to defend herself.
I feel like you have the Grammy, right?
Right. It's sitting on the shelf in her grandmother's house.
Once again, not every celebrity, Madison, but I feel like there are certain celebrities that should just log out. Cardi, you won the Grammy.
And not saying after hearing all that, she did go through a lot to get it out.
Of course.
I can't imagine being pregnant, let alone having to complete an album while dealing with all the symptoms of pregnancy. Like, that does sound very difficult, and that's not, you know, diminishing her experience and her hard work. Travis Scott fans are just saying, you know, again, the writing of the music was brought up, and look at everything he's been, you know, of course, every fan base is going to stand and stick up for who they consider to be the best.
Exactly.
So that's kind of what it is. Like, Cardi, the Barty gang is obviously going to be like, hello, look at everything Cardi went through. Of course she deserves a Grammy. Travis Scott fans deserve the same courtesy to go on Twitter and say, look what he went through. He deserves it.
Okay, so I want to ask the chat a question. What matters more to you, right? the struggle it takes to make the music or the music? What is more important?
The struggle or the actual music? Let us know. Daquan says Travis is using Kylie for publicity, for sales. No offense, sorry, not sorry. So we kind of talked about this in regards to whether he would have gotten this Netflix documentary without Kylie. And honestly, I think they're both using each other for their benefit. I think, you know, Kylie has been telling her fans to go listen to Travis's music, and I think Travis has been able to use his fans to stop, you know, hating on Kylie and calling her out for certain things.
I agree.
And uplifting her.
That's
and
a good
I
point.
think it's been a team effort to help both of their careers, honestly. I think they're both making money off each other. People are saying both. We have Teresa saying music. Deborah says the struggle. Kayla says everyone struggles in their own way. Music, period. Okay, you guys are actually pretty divided on this, which is interesting. The passion is in the music.
Kim says it's like the artist versus entertainer conversation.
It kind of is.
So they feel like if Travis can sit up here and create an experience and write the experience, and just because Cardi was pregnant and a little, let me not minimize that, because she was pregnant and she was depressed and she had a whole bunch of things going on. Is that her way of saying like, well, I deserved it more?
Right. I don't know.
I disagree with that. If that's what she's saying, I disagree with that.
I don't want to say that she's saying that, because I don't want people to be like, of course you assume the worst. We're not assuming the worst. We're just, that's kind of what it sounds like. Michelle the Great makes a really good point. She said, the reward is the music, the struggle is brutal. I like that.
Exactly.
That's really clear to
I feel like if you're really an artist, we, as the fans, will know the struggle through the music.
Right.
Taylor Swift does not have to go and say, all of these things happened to me, and it was just such a horrible time, and you know what, I deserve this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Taylor doesn't have to do that. Taylor's like, buy it if you want.
It's more so to be like, look what I went through, and here's what I have to show for it, instead of look what I went through until I deserve the Grammy. That's
kind of the tone that I'm getting from it.
Okay, G-Dot.
Shout out G-Dot.
Rap music originated because of the struggle, but writing it and the music itself must be good and relatable. T. Can we cheers to that?
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Very true. And I think if you watched the finale performance at the VMAs, you would really feel that.
Yeah.
Because it had all of these amazing OG and new people coming in, and I absolutely loved it. What?
Maria says something very important. Maria, can I shout you out? Maria asked the question, shouldn't we be the ones to decide, not them? And I think that that's also important.
Right. And the thing that sucks with the Grammys is nothing about it is fan-based.
It's
like
a
the
board.
Recording Academy decides, which I think is why Travis's fans were upset, because they feel like, oh, the Recording Academy just jumped on the Cardi bandwagon, and that's why she got it. And that's why I think she took to herself to be like, no, I went through all of this to get this music.
And you know what? Also, people question the Recording Academy because of the producer.
Right.
So are things really
Ariana's
fair?
had problems.
Nicki's had problems.
Yeah.
Everybody is not lying. You get what I'm saying?
And you guys are right. Beyonce did as well. I see a lot of people saying, didn't Beyonce do that too? Yes, and let's not forget, Beyonce also had to prep for a Coachella performance literally right after giving birth.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding in between rehearsals. So, I mean, I think everyone's gone through struggles, and I don't think it's right for anyone to say this struggle's more than this struggle. Like, we can't measure that, and because no matter what you're going through, to you, it's hard and it's horrible.
I wish at this point, it's been more than a year now, technically. Cardi, you got the Grammy, the album's out, what is next?
I think that's the biggest thing.
I'm tired.
Like, there's
You get what I'm saying?
For me, I'm just like, why are we still defending Invasion of Privacy? Like, Invasion of Privacy was successful, as you have posted and you have put charts. It's still successful. Albums are still being sold. So I feel like there's no reason to defend it anymore at this point. Like, the proof is in the pudding. You won the Grammy. You're having the sales. You've gotten the money. You're doing all these shows. Like, exactly. Now,
put on a new wig and start the next era.
My thing would be like, I'm just going to let everyone keep chirping and come out with something amazing.
This is what I want. I want if
Okay.
This is what I want.
And then we got to get into Card Jenner tea time.
All right. This is what I'm going to say. What I want at what I would like as a person removed from the situation is I want Cardi's story to be interesting. I feel like Cardi is just a revamped version of female rappers of the past. You get what I'm saying? And I wish that her story had something new, fresh, and interesting to it. Because right now we know you're the round the way girl and you were a dancer and now look at me, Cinderella, I have the millions. What else?
Right.
What else?
More layers is what you're asking.
What else are you going to contribute to the culture?
Right.
And I'll leave it at that.
More layers. Well, they named their daughter Culture, so I hope they have plans.
Fantastic.
Okay, let's move into Car Jenner tea time.
Car Jenner tea time.
Everyone was loving that, and Kayla goes, OMG, she's going to come for you now. Honestly, okay, that's fine.
I didn't say anything that wasn't constructive.
We're used to it.
I don't know what y'all want.
Amanda says, can we start talking about Doja Cat? You've been playing Doja Cat for me.
I will flip this table right now. I love Doja Cat.
Yeah.
I love her.
He really does.
Ding dong! Stop. Y'all are messy. But Doja Cat, that's who I want to come here. Come and play Petty Pong with us, Doja Cat. That's my girl.
Saweetie with my type.
Yes! Doja Cat, Saweetie, Megan, Cash Doll, Asian Doll, Rico Nasty, all the female rappers come over here and let's play Petty Pong.
Yes, okay.
I love them.
I knew that would get him excited. Yes. Thank you for that. Okay, Car Jenner tea time. Kendall Jenner, you're going to have so many thoughts about this. I'm
my
so
good sis Kenny?
Good sis Kenny is in trouble again.
Oh,
what else is new? I know.
Oh, I think.
Poor girl. So, you guys, what's interesting is over the weekend, Kendall debuted a new look. Okay, personally, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it kind of reminds me of the 90s people in the chat when we would take our hair and we would twist it and we would put the butterfly clips. Remember when girls in your class would do that?
Yes, ma'am.
I had a whole container of butterfly clips that I would pick from every day and, do opposite colors. That's what it reminded me of. But, oh, no. It's cornrows, and she most likely got them for her Jamaican vacation that her and Haley went on for Justine Skye, even though everyone likes to say Kylie stole Travis from Justine Skye, but yet Kendall, she's still hanging out with Kendall.
Nope.
So now everyone is upset and saying that Kendall is appropriating culture. She is guilty of cultural appropriation.
She got like a half scalp of cornrows.
Right. That's why, okay, see, now look at this angle. That's why it reminded me of the butterfly clips thing. You know what I mean? Is this cultural appropriation? I feel like you're normally very strong, because like when Chloe was accused of it, you were like, no. Is this though? I don't know.
For me personally, I don't think it's culturally appropriation. I don't think it's cultural appropriation, but I understand why people are upset.
Right.
Because a black woman can have that hairstyle and then go to their job and get fired. So why does Kendall get to parade around our country? Not saying that I'm from Jamaica, but it comes across as why does Kendall get to parade around our country with our hairstyle and Kiki and everyone will say it's cute. Right. And then we have magazines, I won't say any names, that in 2 months from now will say, they'll rename it. They'll culturally smudge cornrows and they'll say, Kendall's exotic twist.
And that,
like,
would, and that would be a problem.
And that's a problem.
Okay, so we have G-Dot saying, can we just agree that the new generation is way too sensitive? Oh, we talk about that all the time.
Absolutely.
About, what is it, Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Oh my gosh. Courtney and I are like, Gen Z, literally, you like sneeze on them.
Not all of them, but some of them.
And it's like, oh my God, you're purposely spreading your germs on me. You did it on purpose. Like, a lot of times they are over the top. Let's see what you guys think. Kayla says, guys, OMG, literally people are paying people to braid their hair in Jamaica. They're bringing money into the country.
Kayla, I know that. I'm just telling you what it looks like to other people.
Right. And okay, this is interesting. Kimona says, I'm Jamaican and I find that's okay. I'm not saying for sure that she got this for Jamaica. I just feel like that's what makes probably the most sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was going out for a little girls' night. She knew she was going on vacation. Didn't want to comb her hair on vacation.
It's part of the experience.
Hey, can you braid half my hair? So I have this. I'm going to Jamaica. It's going to be fun. Little girls' trip. I guarantee you, she thought nothing of it.
It sucks, but this is the society that we live in, where Kendall can do it, but the person that she took it from can't.
Right.
And that's the issue at hand, is people are upset because why does Kendall get to be this white woman and celebrated, Madison? Look at it, celebrated. Look, she's gorgeous, paparazzi, there's pictures. But then my aunt could go to work and she come in and they'll say, that's not professional. Right. You look unprofessional, so you're losing your job.
Right, and people are saying, actually, Bo Derek did this back in the 70s and everyone thought it was sexy. If you guys remember, she's like coming out of the water. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Bo Derek?
Yeah.
Exactly, that's the bigger issue. Illuminati body. So what if a black woman wears a long blonde weave? Is this the same thing?
No, it's not.
Not the same thing.
No, because that blonde hair is not a part of culture. There's nothing cultural about blonde hair. Y'all understand there's a difference? There's a cultural background between braids. It's a protective style for natural styles. You know what I'm saying? So I see both sides of it. I'm not bothered by it, but I certainly agree that you
can understand why people
are upset. For sure, Madison.
Yeah, I feel like that's always our stance. We're like, we understand why people are upset, but not the right example to go
Why
for.
can she do that and I can't? It's basically the basics of it all.
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Let's see. Tiffany says it's different. Like Kim, she was dressed and wore traditional Indian bride jewelry. Kim has also gotten in trouble for this very similar thing. Like
Absolutely.
This happened. Chloe got in trouble when she went to Diana Ross's party and was dressed like Diana Ross. We had the same conversation.
But that was dumb.
You felt really mad.
She's dressing up like her. Y'all are like, she steals everything from black women, and then she goes dressed up as one, celebrating the woman, and y'all were still mad. Annoying.
It's just everything is. They get mad.
That was so annoying.
They get mad. Also, someone just said that Kourtney for president, and I'm dying.
Imagine that.
2020. Or maybe it should be more like 2030, Maddison and Courtney.
Imagine that. They would be shook, girl.
That's right. Okay, let's talk about this Kourtney, Scott, Sofia situation, you guys, because there's a new little clip for season 17 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And one, we were right. Scott and Kourtney's relationship is definitely going to be the highlight, the focus of the season.
Shocked, Madison.
Yay. If we had the Shambong, we would both be doing one, which, by the way, definitely tune in tomorrow for Shambong Friday because...
Don't miss that.
We both got one now.
Double Shambong.
Double the Shambongs, everybody. But I want you guys to just kind of take a little look at part of this clip because they're queuing it up to be like... Will Kourtney and Scott get back together? You guys take a little look-see at this clip.
Scott and I obviously have a lot of history and we've spent all these years of our lives together.
What are some things that you're thinking about?
Like, who do I want to grow old with?
What do you think? Because we're saying, we talk about before she got emotional for her 40th birthday.
It's just very predictable. It's predictable, and you know what? For the stans, they will be very excited because I know lots of stans enjoy Kourtney and Scott. The will they or won't they get back together? For me, it's dry.
How would you feel, like, if I were Sofia and I was watching this, like, I personally would be a little upset. Like, it's fine that off camera, she might think, oh, it's fine, we're secure, whatever, but I don't care. Putting this message out to America, that is going to take a toll on this relationship. It's going to. And it really sucks because Scott just got her that $200,000 car.
She don't care.
They're going into this so strong. And I feel like, though, having this message constantly blasted to everyone and to you week after week that everyone wants, your boyfriend to get back with his ex-girlfriend who he has 3 children with. So obviously they already have that. Sofia will never be able to compete with that.
No.
Kourtney is the mother of his children. Like, she will never compete with that. And I feel like it's really got to suck for her. I would not be happy, and I think it would definitely make me reevaluate things.
It's kind of unfortunate how it almost kind of feels like there's always like a casualty of the show.
Right.
Jordan was last season. Maybe Sofia will be this season. Who's next?
Malika? Malika's all we got.
Larsa.
Larsa's day is coming after that whole
She's on the chopping block, I feel like.
I think it's coming
Chris
close.
is plotting.
It's coming close. It is coming close. Let's see. Kayla says, Marissa said, can we make a list of Kourtney's predictions? Someone get on this. Yes, we will do this.
Silly.
I don't know. I just, let's see. Sofia needs to understand they should not be with someone who isn't 100%. But I feel like Scott has been trying to show her he's 100%. I just feel like what's going to be difficult is her seeing this and seeing these scenes edited in a way, because just like it's going to get everyone on board thinking Scott and Kourtney should get back together, honestly, you can't blame Sofia for watching and coming to the same conclusion.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I was Sofia and I watched this clip, I'd be like, well, damn, she's talking about wanting to grow old with someone on her 40th birthday, and who better than the father of her 3 children?
This is embarrassing for Sofia.
History, so embarrassing. And honestly, I think Scott should have taken a stand and been like, you know what? I don't really feel comfortable going in this direction. I'm not even going to give the editors the sound bites that they need to put it in this direction. That would have been standing up for your woman, in my opinion.
I feel like there needs to be some standing up for Sofia, especially because she's brought in from the outside. You know what I mean? Why not?
She's not on the show, so she can't go on the show and defend herself.
That sucks.
You know what I'm saying? She doesn't, as far as we heard she doesn't really want to be, but then we've also heard producers don't want her on the show. So
is she not bringing nothing exciting? What's going on with that?
I mean, that's quite possible.
Sofia, bring something.
Quite possible. Kachi says Chris knows what to do for ratings, keeps them in the headlines. Carly said, she's asking if people agree. Salty for you. They probably told Sofia to go along with it because it's just to boost up ratings for the show. But would you guys go along with it? Like, if you were Sofia and Chris came to you and said, look, we're really struggling right now. We need to have this storyline of Scott and Kourtney. It means nothing. Scott definitely loves you. This is me. I'm the one, pulling the strings. Would you go with it? Would you go with it?
$200,000 car. She said, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
You think?
She might.
I mean, she.
And you ain't got to be on no show?
She is young. We have Latrice saying no. Kaima says no. Okay, you guys cannot be bought. Nope. Carrie, hell to the no.
Come on, Carrie.
Yeah, no.
Give me TF no.
Marissa says bingo, Kourtney. Destiny says hell no. Kaylee says in her shoes, hell no. No. Okay, a lot of you guys are people saying no. No. And Kachi says just a $200 goodbye gift, $200,000 goodbye gift.
Yikes.
I agree. I think at that point, I would say no because I'm not getting any money from this deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm personally not benefiting from this, so why would I be okay with that? I'm not getting any money. Like, yeah, Scott Disick is getting money, but
what about me?
We're not married.
And
he doesn't want to marry me.
There it is,
soon,
Madison.
So I'm not going to get a piece of that pie.
She's
why
just
would
like
I go
hanging
along
out.
with it? Yeah, which freaking sucks. I don't think. I don't think so.
They'll break up when a different man approaches Sofia.
But who do we think that would be?
I don't know. Somebody we don't know.
Somebody younger. I feel like somebody who is like an entrepreneur, mogul, way different than Scott. I mean, but she's really transformed Scott. I've got to give her that at least.
Okay.
Really? Do you think? I mean, he's changed a lot. And she has money. I don't know what her net worth is. She might have more money than Scott. She might not care.
She's Richie.
Exactly. She's got family money. Her dad's got money. Her sister's got money.
You never know, y'all. And she models, right?
Yes. Latrice says Luca Sabat. Now that would be potentially dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Because we know Kourtney hooked up with Luca, even though she's tried to say a couple of times that she didn't, even though we all know she did. And Kendall, we've heard that Kendall's had a crush on Luca, but like they're just friends. I think that would just be messy just because we don't know for sure how Kendall feels about it. Yeah. And I think for Sofia to go from dating Scott to somebody that's just even linked again, I think would be messy. Yeah,
that would be messy. It would be someone outside the neighborhood.
Kylie would have to kick her out of the circle, and then it would be a whole thing. Oh, God. She's got to go for someone outside of the gates of Calabasas. Everyone needs to stay outside of the gate.
That's what they should do.
One of Kourtney's exes? No. Oh my God. Erica's saying Eunice and Sofia. No. No. I was going to say, what's the friend who looks like Eunice who's with, oh my God, I cannot think of his name.
What name is it?
Who's always with Kourtney and Kendall, and he kind of looks like Eunice, and people were like, oh, he's Eunice.
He has like that name.
Yes. It's like, it's like an interesting name like that. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Fi. Thank you for subscribing. Good job. Fi.
I knew it was like a sound.
Yes, exactly. Just subscribe is coming through.
Come on.
Thank you. Kiara, doesn't she live in Beverly Hills? Yes, but it's still like the Calabasas stereotype.
Yeah.
When there's anything to do with the
Y'all gotta find something to do outside the gates.
Exactly. Shawn Mendes?
No.
Ali.
No.
Oh, what about Anwar? Anwar's supposedly dating Dua Lipa.
Oh, yeah.
They were like seen kissing in the ocean.
Come on, Dula Peep.
Dula Peep?
I love Dula Peep.
Do we like that relationship?
Yeah.
Remember when Kendall and Anwar had a thing? I remember when Kendall and Anwar had a thing.
I definitely do, Madison.
Liam and Sofia? Tulip, Austin Mahoney, he's with Vanessa Hudgens, isn't he?
Austin Mahone?
No. Who's the guy with Vanessa Hudgens?
Sebastian something?
No. Oh my God.
With the blonde hair, right?
I'm looking it up. Vanessa Hudgens.
Point Overstreet?
Boyfriend. Who can find it faster?
I thought it was Court Overstreet.
No, Austin Butler.
Oh, Austin Butler.
Okay, thank you. I was like, I know his name's Austin.
I was like, I thought it was Court Overstreet. I'm thinking of Glee.
I was like, am I getting two celebrities confused in one day? Is that what kind of week we're going for?
Lord help.
KM, Liam Hemsworth, and Jennifer Lawrence. That was just a rumor. That is not true. That is not true. But we do know, actually, if you guys want a little Liam and Miley tea, we do have some for you. Liam, actually, the whole reason why he filed for divorce so quickly, a source told Us Magazine, is because of how open Miley was kissing Caitlyn in those pictures. He actually thought that they could still work it out. he thought that they were going to reconcile and that they were just separated. But then when she had those pictures, his family, I guess, was really caught off guard and really uncomfortable because they are very conservative. Again, it's not the fact that Miley was kissing a woman. It's just the fact of, whoa, we thought you guys were going to work it out, and she's out here kissing someone else. I just want to clarify that because I think when people hear the word conservative, they think, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. No. They're just saying, wow, we thought you guys were separated. We didn't know she was moving on with somebody else.
And here she is.
And he didn't know that either. He thought that they were just taking some time apart. They've done that before.
Yeah.
They were married now. They were going to be able to work it out and regroup. And then she was making out with somebody else, and that's why he went ahead and just filed. So that wasn't even the original plan on his end. He wasn't necessarily planning to go ahead and go through with the divorce, which I think is really, really, really sad.
I was going to say, that's sad. That's very sad.
I feel for him. Like, he thought that they could still work it out.
And then the song, and then the VMAs, and then the tattoo.
So I think, like, all of that, he's just kind of been like, okay, you know what, this is the right thing. Because you're right.
Yeah.
So we had the making out. That hurt. Then we had the song with, again, perpetuating those allegations. Then we had the tattoo. We have the making out. We have Caitlyn backstage at the VMAs.
Okay.
We have Caitlyn and Miley sending Brody that weed bouquet. Like, I think Liam is just kind of, like, bowed out.
He's over it.
He's like, please, let's just sign the papers. You can keep my animals, and
he's got to find his peace, Madison.
I know. He's
got to
been
find his
away.
peace.
His friend said yesterday he hasn't really been watching anything that Miley's been doing.
Good.
Since the making out pictures. I think those really hit him.
Yeah.
Again.
That's your wife.
That's your wife. You're thinking that you can work it out, and your wife's making out with somebody else in Italy? I'd be like, oh, what the hell, too?
I couldn't imagine how that feels.
Oh, my God. If my husband was doing that, I would be like, I'm going to get out. Well,
sending papers pre-signed.
Yeah, please sign so I can just excuse myself from the situation.
Oh, my God.
Jasmine, it's Liam and Madison time. Yes, it is. I think Noah Centineo is a little more attainable, you guys. Noah is at least in LA. Like,
True.
Liam's in Australia.
He is
a
whole continent away.
We have to think geographically, realistically. Maybe Shawn Mendes was too big of a long shot.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
We have the hookup with Noah because Ricky Dillon was taking shots with him one time on a roof.
We got to make magic.
We got to have it. We got to have it. All right, you guys, that is sadly, I just checked the time.
Oh.
The time we have.
Oh, it's 9:40.
It went so fast.
Yeah.
It went so fast. You guys, thank you so much for hanging with us. Please continue to share this video so we can grow the Tea Tribe and do what we want to do. So please make sure you're sharing, spreading the word, subscribing, clicking the notification bell. Also, make sure you're checking out our other videos. We post a lot of news stories throughout the day, so make sure you are checking in on our channel and your notifications are on so you can tune into those as well. Pretty please, because I spend a lot of time writing them. So please check them out. Please check them out. Also, don't forget Daily Rewind later this afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow is Shambong Friday. We each have our own Shambong now, so you know it's about to be 10 times more wild.
Girl.
And 10 times more fun. So make sure you're tuning in 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. While you're at it, just shop that Hollyscoop store.
Yes, get that.
And all of that good stuff. And we will see you later today and tomorrow for Shambong Friday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye, guys.
Bye. Hit it, Leo.